Hello, welcome to an unboxing of DJI Mic Mini. This is a wireless microphone, the lavalier type. So we have what looks to be two transmitters with this box and one receiver. And we have, looks like a battery compartment to store and charge them. Let's hope that's true. And I purchased this for just under a couple $100 to get rid of the microphone I'm using right now, which will allow me to move around a little bit. So let's they what this thing says, because I'm not quite sure what I bought, but let's see. We got a DJI Mic Mini, which again is a lavalier. They also manufacture drones, so I thought that was, I don't know, curious. Maybe not exactly fitting for something else they manufacture here, but I guess they need microphones for the drones. So it's a good thing. This thing is small, ultra light, and discreet. Let's see, it's a high quality audio with stable transmission. Well, we want stable transmission. That's probably good. 48-hour operation with case. That seems quite long. So good. It looks like it's a direct connection for premium sound quality, and it has mentioned DJI Osmo audio. I'm not quite sure what that is, so we'll probably figure that out during the review and testing. 2-level active noise canceling. That's got to be good. We don't want a lot of extra noise. In fact, we'll see if that actually drops anything out. Even with the microphone I'm using right now, I'm running a fan in this room, and I couldn't hear it on the playback. So let's hope this is even better. And it says automatic limiting to prevent audio clipping. I'm assuming that means if I speak too loud into the microphone, it'll limit the audio so that it continually records what's being said instead of just blanking out the microphone, which I think the current microphone I'm speaking on right now actually messes up and does. So it says in the box we have a receiver. That's good. So we have a transmitter ×2, a charging case, carrying pouch, clip magnet ×2, mobile phone adapter, windscreen, ×4. So these must be those little inserts, I guess, we put on top of the microphone to get rid of wind noise. We'll see if that works too. We have a camera audio cable, USB-C charging cable. Great, glad that it's USB-C, and apparently made for iPhone branding. So let's open up this box and see what's in there. Oh, we got a little website here, DJI.com. Lots of stickers and stuff. So let's open this puppy up and see what happens. So we got the normal cellophane or whatever this is wrap around it. And the box is quite light. So if you're going to get this mailed to you, US mail or something like that, or however it gets there, it's pretty robust. It's going to take whatever beating is given to it. Let's see if we got some more stickers on here. So we'll just see if that opens it up. Yep, it does. Okay, so we have slide out box. Again, open up the ear tabs, and that's a pretty good plastic wrap. This is definitely going to keep water and moisture out. So we don't have anything else in the box except for empty box now. Great, we're going to keep that over here. And then it looks like we have, these are great bags, actually. I didn't ruin them taking them out. So I don't know about you, but I love bags, and especially keepsakes like this. I can put some stuff in. Got lots of little knickknacks. It's got a little hole down here, but still, it's a good, almost rubberish bag. So we got the instructions. All makes sense. We'll probably take a look at this quick start guide real quick. Lots of different languages, as should be. Okay, it looks like they're opening it. Lightning adapter is sold separately. I don't know if that's true or not, so we're going to find that one out, because it did say on the box. What did it say here? Mobile phone adapter, Type-C, bottom left corner, right here. So I'm assuming that's what that is, and we'll see what if that's true. And then we have our wind clips. It's got showing it on a camera. You can, okay, so it looks like you can pop the receiver directly into the iPhone. I'm not quite sure how to get this thing started, so we're going to do that on the review process a little bit later on. I just wanted to take a look at that. We got some cool DJI stickers. So let's open up these. How many you got here? Feels like a book of them. Oh, we got a bunch of stickers here. Okay. Very cool. Cool design. Bring the memory card. Wow. I don't know who has a memory card that big. Is that how big they are? Looks like we got Enrich Our Lives mission. Huh. And then Fly to Future. Very cool stickers. So maybe we'll find those on something later on. Thanks for sending those, DJI. Appreciate that. Now we got the another rubber type bag. And all right, so it's all packaged in the pouch. Wow, this is like I went shopping for a brand new beautiful purse. Look at this thing. This has like, it's really soft material, and it's better padded than a computer bag I bought for my computer. We got a little hook here. This is a, wow, very cool. Toss around and can probably take a little bit of a beating. This probably 1/8 inch foam on the inside of this on both, on both sides. So cool zipper. And we got another little bit of branding here. Tag says not much from what we already know. Maybe it just looks cool. I like to put on looks cool stuff. So someone went in here and designed all this, put this all together, or a company did and they paid for it. But right away, I can see there's pockets in here, real small pockets, kind of mesh style, holding something together. Oh yeah, there's an inner secret pocket. These are always great. What are you going to keep in here? Probably something that shouldn't be in there. That has nothing to do with the microphone. I wouldn't store anything in there like a bottle of water or something like that. Okay, so what do we got in here? We have the, looks like the ×4 microphone wind heads. What do they call those things? What do they call them? They call them wind screens. We're going to go with that. So, wow, you have a matching, so you can match with whatever fur you're wearing at the time. Maybe if you're, near the end of the year, holiday type furish, might be a little bit lighter, like this kind of charcoal with some gray in it. And then we have just straight charcoal. Maybe we'll give it those names right now, but that's cool. There's 4 of them in here because there's 2 mics with this system. And I'm wearing a black shirt today, so this, I guess, would go good unless I want to stand out, in which case we're going to have this wonderful, this has got to be synthetic, this can't be real, but man, it's so soft. I might use this just as a, maybe like an ear pillow or something like that, or just let my pencils or something sit on them. What a fantastic little bit of this microphone windscreen. Very cool. Glad these are here. I've never tried a microphone with that on there. Maybe it'll work out. So let's just keep going through here. We have, okay, here we go. Here's at least some of the cables. What were these things? They were camera audio cable and a USB charging cable. Okay, let's look through for that. Let's see what we got here. So this has got to be the USB charging cable, which is USB-C, and the normal USB, which is USB-A, USB-B. I don't remember what these are. The big one and the little one, the more modern one right there. That's the USB-C, where it's just universal, up or down, omnidirectional. This one isn't. I wonder what's going to plug into that. And then we have our straight audio connector, which I don't even own anything that takes this. So that'll be interesting to see what we have to use here. Okay. And let's just keep looking here. What else we got? We've got one of these fantastic little silica gel to keep the moisture out. Now I know exactly what I'm going to put in the zipper pocket. That's right. We're just going to put that in there because why not? We'll just be like just a little secret pouch right there, and then we'll just zip this one over. So you can see real quick, you know, look how thick this is. It's nice. I might actually just use it as my new wallet purse or something. Good stuff. Glad to have this. This is like straight out of Backpacking Weekly or something. So let's put this aside and let's go for the moneymaker here. We've got the same type of kind of rubberish bag style things here. They open up really easy, so, and very secure. I'm super happy with the packaging so far. So, not that I would matter if it got some form of dent or scratch. I guess it's not really going to harm it, but they've really taken their time to package this properly so that they can ship worldwide, which is definitely what they're shipping for. So I can see already that looks like a USB-C, and we'll just plug in just to certainly plugs in. So what an odd thing to do with this charge cable. I have other charge cables, so I can just go USB-C to USB-C. And again, you know, who trusts these nowadays? So be careful with what you plug into all your electronics devices. So we have the DJI logo. This feels plastic. Most likely is plastic. It has some footing to kind of keep it off any table or thing. So that looks really nice. You know, it always gives it a nice touch. And we have a big hinge on the back. So we've got a press to unlock. I'm assuming the first thing we're going to do, though, is remove the sticker. So let's just pull that baby off there. Yep, there we go. We got a press to unlock. And let's go ahead and unlock it and see what happens. Okay, so it doesn't just open up. You know, I was thinking with all this wonderful packaging, it was just going to slowly open, you know, with one of those spring hinges, but that's okay. Ooh, it does have a magnetic, it feels like it's magnetic. It may be magnetic. I'm not quite sure. Look at all these lights that are going off. I love to see that already. I can see something's gone on here to really package this well. I'm just going to close it again real quick because I'm just curious. Does it, let's see. There is a spring here keeping it open. That's why I was a little bit curious as to why it didn't just, let's see. Now it doesn't do it automatically. I feel a magnetic resistance, like I'm pulling away two magnets right here. And then it just pops open really fast. So there is a spring to it. I don't know where they're hiding these little magnets. Probably right here in the corners. They got some, oh. Well, there's definitely magnets there. I mean, that's part of the microphone attachment. So we'll take a look at this here in a second. There it is. I can feel the magnet. So you can see that. See how I'm attracting the top of the magnet. So there are magnets here, right here in the corners. Very cool to keep this together. There are magnets here too, but this is for the lavalier microphone. So I don't know what the green flashing means. It looks welcoming. I think that would have been a huge mistake to have a bunch of red lights flashing. So I'm guessing, you know, they're on, and we'll go through a review shortly with that in another video. But we have, wow, these things are tiny. And just, I'm going to take the magnet off because it's a little bit heavy. And I'm going to stick it here to the corner magnet, which is, it's not very powerful, which it shouldn't be for those, but this one is. I can feel this one already is going to easily connect through a t-shirt, maybe even your fur coat when you have the matching windbreaker on there. If it matches your fur coat, you can just go right through it with this magnet. That's a strong one. So we'll just stick it down here for a minute. Whoa. Oh, is this thing metal? Anyways, we'll put it over here. And what we're going to do next is just kind of look at this. It looks like it has like a link button and then a power button. I don't want to mess it from its default state. We'll just leave it for now. So we have 2 of these. So go ahead and stick it right there. And we have another one. It looks to be identical. It did come with a magnet. And we'll stick that one over there. And of course, they both have this spring actuated clip. So it seems pretty, you know, it's definitely not going to come off. It's clipped really well to that sheet of paper. So good enough spring, probably big enough to get over your fur coat. And it looks like they have charging at the bottom, which that does correspond to the charge plugs down here. So that's cool. You just slip them in. I wonder if you have to have the magnet too. Huh. Wow, they got magnets all over the place on this thing. So this, not only, I can feel it pulling. It's like this black hole of just give me the microphone back. It's wow, that's magnetic as well. And it's not on the walls. It feels like it's down here near the bottom. Wow, that's very cool. So, you know, these aren't going to fall out. This is really nice so far. Really pleased with the purchase, just on the way you can see there was some care in the design of this thing for, you know, outdoor, maybe with your drone or whatever. Definitely a lot of care going in. And I guess this case is, it's sticking to something, I think, internal. I'm not quite sure. Whatever it is. Probably is, but it's maybe aluminum. So it must be sticking onto something else in there. Maybe the other magnets? I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, where did it go? That's a sneaky one. So, does it see? See, it's not sticking here, but it does go to the bottom because there's magnets inside of here. So maybe this is metal, it looks like. So it's probably aluminum. So a good casing, plastic on the inserts, really robust, nice plastic. And then super magnets down here holding everything in. So that's very cool. So let's pull out the receiver. So we got the receiver next, and I can already feel right now. These are, man, these are really good, strong magnets. Like this is not going to come out. I could shake this. Let's see. Trying to break the hinge. Yeah, it's really in there. So we have what looks to be the receiver, and it's got, I don't know what this does, plus and minus. This is probably the attenuation maybe of the voice. How would you set it per mic? I wonder if you can. Probably not. So this goes into something, probably your audio. So we could go audio into, you know, your 1980s stereo. And again, we got a clip here. It's a bit different than the other one. Not as much, maybe. Almost looks like there's not enough room. I don't know if you can get this puppy on your fur jacket, but we've got a link button that does something, and then 1 and 2. So that's great. We have a 1 and 2. Not quite sure which one's which. How would you determine that? Eventually, I don't know, maybe I'm going to label these, or maybe they just auto sync every time, and this could be 1 this time, and then I turn it on again, and then this one's 1. Maybe it's something like that. I'm not sure. If not, I'm going to label them. And we can see we just have a dial, and it's a click dial. That's good. I don't like, maybe when we have settings like this, it looks like they're default settings. So we have -12, 6, 0, +6, +12. And then again, we have the same charging down here, and what looks like, oh, this slidey thing that comes up to reveal some more nodes to clip to. So some charge nodes on there. That's got to be something we'll look at here in a second. And then it looks like the same USB if you had to power this. device or plug it in and use it. I'm not quite sure because you're already charging through the case. So I don't know if it's like, hey, backup battery in your pocket and you just plug this in with a battery to keep this baby running, probably. So we'll put that aside and we'll just put this down here. And then again, here's the rumored, what does this thing do? It said it wasn't with it, and then it said it was. So curious. This is what plugs in down here, and I'm not quite sure. Let's see. It looks like I'm putting it in right because I can see the orange arrow. I don't know if you can see that there, but there's a little grayish arrow right there pointing down. So it should be okay. Look, it's on there. It fit on there. And then this is probably what goes on, plugs into the phone. And it slides. It's pretty tight. So, you know, you're not going to get this wrong going this way. It looks like it's somewhat kind of like a pizza wedge. So maybe there's only one way it can go in there. And it comes back out again. I'm going to leave it off for now because I have no idea how to even use that. And we can just see we got our receiver down here, and we have our phone attachment, which has the metal nodes, and it's got a little pocket in here that it goes into. And I'm curious as to what this pocket does. I'm guessing this thing is like a, yep, okay, so it just pulled out. It's just like a damp plug. Why would I need two? I'm curious as why that would be. It certainly wouldn't be one per mic, so one per receiver. Maybe different receivers, and then why wouldn't you just have another case altogether? So comment below if you think you know what these are for. I'm going to put this back in for now and just kind of look around. Yeah, it looks like there's some grooves here opposite each other. Kind of hard to see in that one, but maybe right there. So that's probably for, I don't know what that's for, because they go in like, oh, I'm putting them down wrong. So, okay, so it's for the buttons here. There's like a groove. I wonder if we can, see, we can switch these around. So I guess it doesn't matter where they go, but I'd like to keep them organized if they are, you know, 1 and 2 all the time. We'll see about that one. I'm going to put these back together here. See, is that, oh, I got to put this back in there right. It just, man, snaps right in there. I'm just going to put the magnets back on, which go here on the sides. And then it has this spacer at the top to keep this, you know, I guess if you're on, you know, a mountain bike or something like that, and you're jostling around, or you were just running or something like that, it's, you know, maybe they were thinking the magnet wasn't strong enough, which might be true if you got in a pretty big fall or accident, but, you know, these are pretty strong. And it's funny that the receiver has one here, and I'm wondering, it's kind of hard to see, could these come up, because they don't have spacers. But then again, there's this notch here, which I think would fit here. So that means that they don't have spacers at the top. I wonder if those things can come out. Very curious. In either case, it looks like, let's see. Okay, so we can see if the battery's charged when we open it. So it goes away when we close it, and then when we open it, we've got, coming out of the box, we've got 1. So we're definitely going to charge this up before we review it. And once again, you know, looking at the DJI Mic Mini unboxing, it was a fantastic experience. Don't forget, we got our little windbreakers on this one, associated cables, and although it said, let's see, this one had the mobile phone adapter, and then the instructions said, where did they say it? It said right here, the lightning adapter is sold separately. That's what it's pointing to, I'm assuming. or is it this one? See, they have two, and I don't know what's going on with that one. So just be mindful if you go out and purchase one of these and you're looking for the lightning adapter. It seems like mine came with it, so maybe not all models when you buy them come with it. Something to look out for. And I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video.